There, in front of 5,000 soldiers, Admiral Williams slapped a female subordinate and sneered, "You're just a woman. What makes you think you can stand shoulder to shoulder with men?" Little did he know, this seemingly ordinary woman was a legend in the military world. A former Navy SEAL commander whose very name struck fear into the hearts of enemies. Her name was Evelyn Reed, and she had just returned from a top-secret mission, choosing to serve in a regular unit under an assumed identity. The slap echoed across the training ground. The soldiers watched in stunned silence. Evelyn's cheeks stung, but her eyes remained calm, holding a chilling glint that made the arrogant admiral feel an inexplicable shiver. He barked, "What are you staring at? Get back in line, you useless brat." He expected tears or submission, but Evelyn simply wiped her cheek and stood her ground. "Admiral," she said, her voice steady and clear, "your actions are a disgrace to this uniform." Infuriated by her defiance, Williams was about to strike her again when a military helicopter suddenly descended. Kicking up a storm of dust, the doors slid open, and a 4-star general, the highest-ranking officer in the region, stepped out with a grim expression. He strode directly towards them, his eyes bypassing the admiral and locking onto Evelyn. The soldiers held their breath. What was happening? The general stopped in front of Evelyn and executed a perfect military salute. "Commander Reed," he said, his voice filled with respect, "we've been looking for you. The president needs you for an urgent mission." The entire base fell into a deafening silence. "Commander Reed." The admiral's face turned pale as a ghost. He stared at the woman he had just humiliated, his mind racing to connect the dots. The legendary Navy SEAL commander who had single-handedly neutralized a terrorist cell in the Middle East. The ghost of the battlefield. That was her. The general turned his icy gaze to Admiral Williams. "Admiral, you just struck a national hero. A soldier who has bled more for this country than you could ever imagine. You are a disgrace." He then looked at Evelyn. "Commander, what do you suggest we do with him?" Evelyn looked at the trembling admiral, a man who had built his career on bullying those he deemed weaker. She could have ended his career right then and there. But instead, she said calmly, "He's all yours, General. I have a mission to attend to." She then turned to the 5,000 soldiers, watching, her voice ringing with authority. "Remember this day. True strength isn't about rank or gender. It's about courage, honor, and respect. Never let anyone tell you that you are less than what you are." With that, she saluted the general, turned, and walked towards the helicopter without a backward glance. As she ascended into the sky, she left behind a stunned army, a ruined admiral, and a powerful lesson that would be told for years to come. Admiral Williams was immediately stripped of his rank and dishonorably discharged, his career ending in shame. Evelyn Reed, the legend, continued to serve her country in the shadows, a silent guardian whose story became an inspiration to every soldier who heard it.